Hello, it is the Nicole and the Dada. It is Bunny Day, also known as Easter, and apparently a lot of things are closed. I have not taken a walk in a while, so I guess we are bunny-arising walking. Say hello to the people. And
I am holding 2 waters. Look at these.
I had some sort of nose infection, so I've been putting goo on the outside of my nose and in my nose. Pyrosin. Yes, I'm treating my nose. I think it's getting better, so I wanted to share that all with you as we go on our bunny journey. This individual got me a bunny. I'll try to insert a photo of it, of the pink bunny, and a card, because I have never had an Easter basket gift arrangement, although I have participated in egg hunts, right? When we were in Colorado, they did the lake thing where everyone went out on the lake and ran around and tried to find eggs. I think there was some sort of prize incentive, but I don't really remember. But I remember running around.
1 extra hour of snowboarding.
It was in the summer. Not the summer, but like
the upcoming
now.
ski season.
Was it? Was it like a ski
Yeah,
ticket?
I think so.
It was some weird prize. It was like the plastic eggs that opened, and I think they said like one of them or something was like a prize or something inside of it. So everyone was running around trying to find the egg. So we are frolicking and going on our bunny walk here. Yes. Which is probably good to do because we haven't done that in a while. We've been avoiding the beach community a little bit because although it is a beach community and a lot of tourists like it, there's a lot of strange people here in Sunny Isles. Like, I'm like a cute strange, but they're like strange. Like, so we're just kind of avoiding it for a while, but I guess it feels correct today to take a walk. So hopefully different areas that we go to today will not have the strangest of people, but we are going to walk Journey Bunny now. Walking through the flowers. Flowers. Says spring. My throat sounds so phlegmy.
It could be allergy.
Allergies from the flowers. Okay. We are walking up the streets. Don't know if my camera got dirty, but I'm filming anyhow. I'm too lazy to wipe it. Now we are going to the Great Beach, also known as that way. That is the beach. There we go. Welcome to the beach. It is Easter, and this is the beach. This is the Dada. Say hello to the people.
Hello, we're walking on the beach.
This is the beach this way.
Tell them how you want to go in the water.
No. This individual appears to be inflating something. I don't do that. I don't do that at all.
Discuss the water and swimming.
The water has friends in it, and I don't want to go in there because when you get eaten by a shark, it's your own fault because you went into their habitat and then it ate you. So yes. Behold, the boat advertisement thing that normally I only see in the bay, and I hope it doesn't sink because it honestly looks like it's going to sink. Normally I only see it in the bay, and it honestly looks a little unstable. But yeah, it's here and all that. We are now getting ready to go off the beach and go to the Great Starbucks, also known as Starbucks. So we are here. Pretty sure I just saw cruise ship employees because they all had like their cruise shirt on. Not like tourists, like cruise ship employees, because I know it's Sunday, and I think sometimes they give their employees like the ability to get off the boat for a couple hours. So we're gonna go to the Starbucks. It smells like barbecue in the air. So we are now headed up the street. I'm gonna try not to get run over here. they will run you over in Sunny Isles. It happens all the time. That's what happens. Every single time I have a day off from work, I end up like thinking that I was explaining to this individual that as I start to do better, you know, let's say I started to do really well and I had the money to buy into one of these buildings. Yes, your aesthetics change and you can wake up every day and plop down on the pool deck, which a lot of times will be very empty because the holiday crowd is only a certain time of the year. And you kind of have fulfilled the life of a Stepford wife. You really don't thrive. Your day entails waking up and plopping down. And I don't want that. I want to know there's a car behind me that wants to run you over. I guess I want to know that I've experienced cool things and lived. We have now arrived at the great Starbucks. I will now go get us food. Thank you. Hold on, I need to clean the camera. Hello. I am at the Starbucks. I have iced coffee. Technically, it's a cold brew. I have turkey sandwich 1, turkey sandwich 2. I need to show you both at the same time because that's proof that there's 2. Otherwise, it could be like 1 and then there's another 1. Okay, let me show you the dada. Say hello to the people.
No, I'm going to eat now.
You're going to eat? Are you happy about that? Cold your sandwich.
It is nice.
You are happy. Okay, we will now eat, yes? Don't slip on that thing there. The boot. There is a bunny.
There's a bunny.
There's a person in a bunny costume right there.
Where?
Right there.
Where's there?
Look at my screen that's zoomed in.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what's happening.
It's a bunny.
Is it like doing a commercial or something for the
No, it's
building?
for the building for the kids. So you found the Easter bunny. Huh? Let's get close.
Is it for the kids or is it like some weird like music video or something?
It's
Here,
for the Easter.
I can't see it well from here. There's a bunny. There's a bunny. Hello. We are now in the park. Sometimes there is a man who sits on the lawn with his fluffy poodle. They come from across the street and then they sit here every day. But yes, you get to know those things when you live in this area. Also, this area, I can't speak. This area is infested with iguanas. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. And then they chase you, especially if you have banana on you. I learned this the hard way. It was angry and I had to throw the banana to get it away from me, and then it looked back at me like, you're lucky, I'm in a banana mood. Otherwise I would have chased you. So we are now walking in the park. That is the cloud statue tooth thing. Sometimes there are people that come to polish it. And we are continuing on our walk here. That is a house that has built their circular pond thing so that they can visit their circular pond area to barbecue.
You realize that's probably a code violation.
It was probably endangered, that whole area considered the marsh, but things build here. At one time there was a rule here that like the condo buildings couldn't be more than
16 stories.
16 stories, and now we have buildings that are like
60.
60, 70 stories. You know, meetings happen and things change because it's a new world. Yes. So that's the beach there. Walking across the street, when you get to the end, that's my house. And aesthetically, on the street level, you know, you would say that this is quite the nice area. That, yeah, my building looks the way it does, but you're across the street from all of this. So it probably also comes from childhood, you know, that I experienced, you know, growing up in the condos here on the ocean, and the aesthetics are better, you know, but you do fall into a trap where your life very well could end up being, in other words, if the ultimate for you is that you don't have to mainstream work and you can plop down on your pool deck and say hello to the same pool attendant every day. And yes, the aesthetics of your apartment has enabled, you know, a nice gym to go to and things like that. Yes, your aesthetics have improved. I'm not denying that. They have. And you have a nicer amenities to go to every day. It looks like a resort. But at the same time, there's no one to talk to. A lot of the condos here are second homeowners from other countries, and there's no one to talk to. And a lot of the times here during the year, it's like completely dead. Like the pool deck, the beach, there's no one on the beach. And it's only with the holidays, like Easter, a certain holiday, people come to town. Also from other places, this is their second home. And it gets very lonely here, and I just want more. I want more for my life. I want to travel. I want to do different things. And so for me, I'm very grateful, you know, I have a job, I'm stabilized out. But now is a perfect time to start working on my channel more and things I'm actually, you know, very passionate about, and pursuing my own creative passions while being very grateful to be stable. In other words, people always have the side job, or at least they should have their passion job that they're doing. A lot of times people give up on that and they only, you know, focus on one thing. But I haven't been posting as much because I needed time to kind of regroup after the subbing. As some of you have been watching my channel know, I transitioned from subbing to working a full-time job elsewhere. And I'm very happy at my new job. And it's been a good progression. And the subbing took quite a hit on me because I did it for quite a few years. You know, it was a pretty toxic environment. And I'll have to answer a lot of the people on my channel. I haven't had time to do that. I've had people who have worked in subbing or education, you know, my comments, they'll be like, oh, you know, the students, I worked at a school and they were bad too. And at my school that I worked at, only part of the problem came from some of the students that were, you know, unfortunately students you couldn't reach. You know, if something doesn't change, they're going to end up in a bad situation in their life. And, you know, they made the day rough, you know, when you're in the room with them and they know you don't have any authority, and, you know, they're running around the room and going nuts. But most of the abuse came from the administration. You know, it wasn't the students that were telling me, oh, we hope you get cancer and that you're sick. That was comments, unfortunately, that were made by the administration. The administration was the ones that were making comments, good for you if you have cancer, which I don't, thankfully. You know, so for some of my subscribers that are commenting, I think that concept to them is so absurd that they're getting mistaken and thinking that this problem came from the students, when in reality it came from the adults and the administrators at the school. So now we are headed home and going to go inside, and today was my day off. I'm gonna have another few days off, so that's probably where we will continue this journey. Hello all, that is the Dada coming in the background with all of our stuff. If ever you're wondering how it is that we get all our hot dog in a bucket out with us, it's because we have to put it in a cooler and then bring it to the car. But today I'm headed out. I have work today, and It's a good morning. Yeah. And yesterday was Easter.
Bunny Day.
Bunny Day.
We saw
And
two
how did I see two bunnies?
bunnies. We saw one at the Turnberry condo, and then we saw one at the Jade condo.
No, I never saw a bunny at
No?
the Turnberry. I only saw it for buffet.
Oh, buffet.
It was like buffet activity. But then at the other building, there was some weird, creepy bunny DJ music video, weird vibe going on. But, you know, it's a new morning today, and I'm just feeling very grateful, but I'm also feeling like inspired to pursue more of my passions. You know, I went through a cycle where with the subbing and this fiasco, if you watch back my other videos, where we all got notified essentially that we were fired and transferred out of Dade schools to Kelly Education, which was a catastrophe because it meant that essentially you went from having a degree and being a sub and taking classes to be a sub and having certain requirements to anyone can be a sub. And that made it so that you couldn't be a sub. And it's been quite a journey. You know, during that time period, I thought I was going to have to rapid sell my apartment for nothing. From then to now, unfortunately, the building has lost value again. I'll do an entire video on this, but we were seeing at that time like 27 units for sale, and now there's 42. And at that time, if I needed to sell the apartment in like a few days, I could have sold it for around 240. Now, if you go on Realtor, you're actually seeing units now listed as 220. I'll do an entire video on that because, you know, that's not really the theme of this video, but it's a continuation of my life if you've been following my other videos. But I'm very grateful because I got away from the subbing. As I even mentioned in one of my other videos, my dad was even subbing Broward schools at a different school than me in order to help us all get by. And it's been a big transition. I had health insurance before through the government, you know, the marketplace plan where they pay a portion and I paid a portion, and my portion was very high. My portion was over $300 a month, and that was with the government kicking in towards it, and it was getting to a point where I didn't think I could afford it anymore. And if you followed my channels, I've had health scares in my life, and I did not want to take, I was just willing to charge it on my credit card essentially. And now luckily I now have a full-time job. I have benefits with the company I work for, so that takes care of my health insurance. So I'm very grateful that this transition has occurred and I have a job, and I'm much happier at this job. I have friends at the job, but I also have been neglecting my passions, which is the channel and vlogging and documenting my life, because there was just no time. I was dealing in chaos and trying to do one thing after another to stabilize. And now that I finally feel that I've stabilized, my new insurance kicked in, different things. I've been full-time now for over a month.
You got a raise?
I got a raise. I'm very, very grateful. I mean, they treat me very, very well at this job. They're, you know, it's hard work, but there's many days where you actually feel like you're working among your friends, and because they are your friends. And I'm very grateful. I never had that with the subbing. I never had days where, you know, you're hugging your coworkers and you're laughing and you're smiling. And yes, it's hard work and there's moments that are stressful, but I've never had this before. I've never had friends before. And so I'm very grateful for this transition. And so, but I do acknowledge that I've, not because of the new job, but because of the transition. In other words, am I going to have to rapid sell my apartment? All these things. Thankfully that didn't happen, and I stabilized and I got a job and now I'm full-time. But all of that, I wasn't able to focus that much on the channel, even though I tried documenting some of it. So that took a downhill, and that's why you were not seeing as much content. I'm going to try to stabilize that out and really sit down and figure out what rhythm I can realistically produce for the channel in order to create content and pursue my passions at the same time. So yeah, I was originally gonna show in this video like shopping and all that, but I think that should be a separate video because yeah, it's kind of been a reflective Easter, you know. Took a day, walked on the beach. That's what happens anytime I'm off from work. It causes me to think, and it's been a reflective Easter and a good Easter. And now I'm going to focus more, as I've stabilized out, on trying to work on myself, self-care, a lot more self-care in all elements, physical, mental, emotional, all that. But thank you all for watching. I have Patreon and channel memberships, and I will see you all soon in my next video, and bye.